At 3 o'clock this morning, Jim was live here on KXAN showing you the rotation of this storm that turned out to be a tornado in northeast Austin. Hard to believe from the images of the aftermath that nobody actually got hurt there. KXAN's Josh Hinkle is live at a business park off of Springdale Road that the twister hit first. Josh?
It took just 7 minutes for this tornado to make a path of destruction more than a mile long. And in that path, you're going to find hundreds of trees like this snapped in half and dozens of buildings like that collapsed all the way to the ground.
Looks like what you'd expect to see with either a tornado or a significant wind event.
Just before 3 a.m., the tornado dipped down into this industrial business park.
The large garage door there was ripped off.
Fortunately, the early hour meant only a few people were around.
He said it just sounded like an explosion.
Like the finale in a fireworks, and boom.
They gathered this morning to clean up, not knowing when they'd be back to work.
A lot of the HVAC units and buildings all around here were stripped off of the rooftops.
The tornado started here, grew to 50 yards wide, and traveled 1.25 miles to a small neighborhood.
Daylight this morning, I was devastated. I could not believe that there was that kind of damage.
No one was hurt, but some homes had damage.
And the tops of the trees were gone.
Only one family's house suffered severely.
And I could hear all the sticks in the roofing snapping. But we had no idea that it was, the whole roof had went. And then we tried to seek shelter in the hallway, and the roof started pouring water on us.
This was one of 3 possible tornadoes in Texas overnight: San Antonio, Rock Springs, and Austin. In the last half-decade, the Austin metro area has seen 234 tornadoes, and January tornadoes are rare. Only 12 have happened here during that time. In fact, the last was in 2007, the strongest January storm we've seen in 5 years. A tornado touched down in San Marcos, and 2 women drowned that day.
Lose some material things, you realize what's important. My family didn't get hurt, and we were able to save our pets, and that's all that really matters.
Joining you live here again from 500 yards away from where we're at right now is a hangar that holds the helicopters that Starflight uses to rescue people like in today's floods. If this tornado would have had just a slightly different path, those rescues would have been much more difficult. We're live in northeast Austin. Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.